life out of us right at the start when we had the 4-minute, and then we just never got going. And to give them all the credit, they played their game to a T. Yeah, that's it.
Jordan also said you just couldn't find any emotion in the game, especially after a game like Florida where you had such an emotion.
We put a lot into that one, and I think we just didn't respond here. You know, that's the way you got to play every night, and we didn't get to it.
Andre said he's not frustrated, but body language-wise, the things we see on the ice, you know, talking at the refs, it seems like maybe this is, you know, this little drought is kind of grating at him. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, I don't know. He's always chirping. I don't see that as anything. But yeah, no, he probably is a little frustrated. That's obvious.
You guys have had big wins, but it's kind of been tough to string together wins here maybe the last few months. Is there anything that you can pin to that, or is it just kind of how it's been going as of late?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's happening. I don't know. What, you know, it's got to change. We got to get on a roll. But that consistency has been the big issue with our group right now. You know, play really well and then not so good. And finding that consistency is what we got to get to.
The scoreboard doesn't show it, but it seems like Piotr has actually been able to string together quite a few good games now for you. That's at least has to be encouraging.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the reason we don't score and you don't create much offense. It doesn't, you know, doesn't matter what he does. It's got to come. Like I say, we got to get a little more to our identity, a little every game. We got to find it, not in spurts. Has to, you know, all 4 lines. Like when we're going well, that's kind of how it is. So. You know, the goaltending, their guy played great too. You got to tip your hat. He especially early when Jarvie had a couple of those little in tight ones, and you know the game goes a different way. Maybe if we get one, even that one that gets called back, if that gets us some life. But we just couldn't get going.